Yo, 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 sup guys and gals. Episode 46 of Panorama to UCL starring Dartford FC. We are in the year 2035. We have played 9 games in the league, I think 2 in the Champions League and 1 in the Carabao Cup. Let's see how we started. So, we are in first in the league. That is great. In the Champions League, however, we are 18th on the playoff spot. We're taking on Bayern today. Today we have a special sequence of games. We have FC Bayern and United away from home. Now, if we have more time, I will probably try to do the Liverpool game as well. We'll see just how well times allows us to, because I want shorter episodes. I admit 30, 40-minute episodes are a hog to go through. So probably somewhere around, I don't know, 25 minute stops might make more sense for these more seasonal updates where we play 2 games and that's it. Then let's see how we started. Let's see what I did technically a little bit. So as you know, starting the season I was playing Velasquez in a false nine position. But what happened was we were struggling to get too many chances through. That's mostly because Velasquez and Delatre were basically playing in the same position moving forward, and it doesn't really make sense to have two players battling for the same position on the field in the attacking phase. So what I did was change Velasquez back to a complete forward on attack just to not have him drop this deep and allow Delatre enough space to operate him and Cooper at the edge of the box. What I could have done, and I'm potentially researching and might do towards the end of the season, was playing Delatre and Cooper as Mezalas on attack. That would mean Velasquez drops a little bit deeper, and these guys will actually underlap. But then again, I feel like Kosic and Gary would then um, overlap in positions a little bit with them. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still gauging the idea. Maybe I can find something even better. But again, I will have to see in the future if that is something we can do just to have that more attacking edge. Either way, let's go through the games. So we played that Brentford game last time out. Then we took on Wolves, a 2-0 victory, Delattre with a goal, Morales with another goal. A 2-1 victory against Forest was again very good. Sam Brush with a fantastic goal. I think we can just look at the Sam Brush goal. I think only Sam Brush's goal and that's it. Because Velasquez scored the winner via a penalty. Now, this was a very close fought game, and one of the reasons. Let's see the goal first. Brush takes the ball at the edge of the box, and what a finish! That was it. That was everything. A 2-1 victory against Sheffield United. Now, mind you, this was a very interesting stream, to be fair. Everything just didn't click because these wins are very narrow wins, which I don't particularly enjoy. But Kosic and Gary to the rescue for the Sheffield game. We had an own goal. The Aztecs scored an own goal. So before he started scoring goals, he scored own goals. I mean, that's how you learn, right? You score in the wrong net a couple of times, then you get the confidence up to score in the correct goal. We took City in the Carabao Cup third round. We lost on the penalties. Granted, we played a fairly rotated squad. We still played Delattre. I think he was the only starting player that played. And yeah, 2 goals scored by him were not enough, unfortunately, to win the game. City won on penalties. Kosic tried to get us through the game. Luka as well. The first team players really played well, but then again, it was not meant to be. And at least it's a competition that we won't be playing in, and we'll have more time to focus on the league and the Champions League. So keeping that in mind, it happens. It would have been the third time in a row we have won the Carabao Cup. Let's let other teams to win it as well. We don't want to be dominant like that. After that defeat, we took on Sunderland in the league, 2-1 victory. Velasquez and Gary with the goals. Against Ludogorets in the Champions League, we wanted to start out strong. I played the full strength squad, and the result is clear: 7-0 victory. Two goals from Velasquez, three from Kosic. Amazing game altogether. Against Leeds, we managed to beat them 2-0. It was a very good victory. I don't know what to say about it. They didn't do anything. But in the West Ham game in the Champions League, things were a little bit awry. We lost 2-0. We didn't have anything. I mean, we created a fair bit chances, but then again, there were off chances mostly, and Velasquez on a 6-point nil. When that happens, you know you fucked up. And boy, did we fuck up. Very bad. I thought that we would just, get it together, winning the league against Newcastle. We did not. The Aztec with the 6-minute goal was crazily good. But then again, they scored a penalty. They had this guy score a crazy goal. I mean, come on. He looks decent, but this guy scoring against us, I feel like I have much better players than him. Either way, we lost the game. The Aztecs scored, but on the value goal, he failed to track down his man, and he scored as a result of that. So, the Aztec giveth, the Aztec taketh. In our most recent games, we took on Sunderland a 2-0 victory. They didn't create anything, and the same can be said about the. Not the same. Fulham were much stronger. We won 4-2 against them. Now, most of the game, most of our chances came in the first half, where Kosic scored two. Then I have decided to just take him off and take a lot of players off, just because they needed that fitness. And they scored two against us. The score was 3-2 in the last 10 minutes of the game, 15 minutes rather, with extra time. And I was feeling a little bit anxious until Malin did something. He dribbled on the right hand side. He provided a cross for Morales, and Morales fucking scored. I was so delighted that Morales scored that goal, and that put us beyond any doubt. They attacked a lot during these last minutes. They went full attack. We remained on attack, and we managed to edge them out in a very close encounter. Now, in terms of squad balance, I have made some signings. I don't think they played that much, but let's see. So, the last signings, I mean, you've seen him probably on the screen. Uh, we were, let's see, so the Brentford game was in August, and the transfers we've made were in September. I have decided to sell Marco Pellegrino to Salento. They came in for 10 mil for the guy. We signed him for 35, but then again, he was the fourth choice center back. It really didn't make sense to play him any longer, so keeping that in mind, decided to sell him for 10 mil. He was on 55k per week, which was a little higher than I would have hoped. His physicals just went down the drain. And Salento came for him, and I wouldn't have wanted to sell him outright. But then Salento came, and I was like, okay, grab him. I don't know why they need him, because they have a tycoon manager. They could have signed virtually anybody else, but they wanted Pellegrino for some reason. So I obliged. In terms of signings, we have signed Darko Blagojevic, 19 years old. He went to us for 8 mil. He is gonna be actually what I'm training him as is a center back. He, as a center back, I think he's fantastic. His physicals are very good. His mentals are decent. His technicals are crazily good. His heading in particular. He will be your fourth choice center back. He's a wonder kid. He's a younger player. And it kind of fits him and the other signing, which is Theofilos Belitsos, who's 18 years old, a Greek midfielder. A very good Greek midfielder, mind you. He will be playing not so much this season. He is available for the under 21s. I mostly signed him in my attempt to build a homegrown squad in the future. He will become homegrown in 3 years. And I think he can improve by just sticking around the first team, training with them, playing the off game here and there, and generally just playing for the under 21s until I have to slot him in for some game time. I think this is the best approach to developing this guy. He looks very good. He's professional. He has tons of potential. Slightly injury prone, but for 10 mil, I think we can move him on for much more if his injuries really become a problem. Now, there's been a very big shift in me trying to sign younger players to fill the bench. Angura is the oldest player on the bench, 30 years old, and on quite huge wages, might I add. But then again, he is a very influential player in the hierarchy. He is a team leader in the locker, so at the end of the day, I still need leaders, I need experienced faces. I will generally try to play them on in the first 11. Try to fill out the bench with younger players with potential. This is at least the what I'm moving towards. When talking about the shift, I want the bench to be filled with younger players, not necessarily wonder keys, not necessarily under 20 years old. Even 22, 23, 24 is fine, but they need to be a little bit younger, challenge the first team. Of course, we have players like Luca who are influential in the locker room. We have players like Ngura who are influential in the locker room, and they make sense to be kept on the bench because they provide so much more in terms of professionalism, mentality, and a sort of a guidance for the young ones. Now that I remember, I forgot to set up mentoring. Tehera, who is fairly determined, can train Moreno and Brush. Luca, who is resolute, can train David, Slama, and Belitzos. About Stewart, yeah, I don't know. But Ngura can train Rogers and Malin as well. Right inside forward training the other right inside forward to take his place. I mean, Malin has really taken his place. And coming off the bench, this guy is crazily good. Mind you, he is the next gen award winner. So keep that in mind when you see him. Fairly susceptible to injuries. Yeah, we saw it last season. A season before, he actually was more reliable, but last season he just struggled with injuries. This one, I don't see that. So probably he will keep his fitness levels up for this season, but he looks amazingly good, and he is gonna still improve apparently. He's so fucking great. I just love Milan. I think he can improve leaps and bounds, and he can grow to be a real fan favorite. Well, Kosic is, and Kosic will remain a fan favorite and a favorite of mine for years to come. Velasquez, I hope as well, because he looks fantastic off the back of it. Unfortunately, my false nine, what you call it, gambit didn't work. But as a complete forward, barring his aerial ability, he looks crazily good. I like his vision, his passing. He actually provides assists. He actually provides very good passes. He has already 3 assists. Only Puentes has more, and Puentes is the playmaker. Velasquez is a striker, and he has a huge number of assists, in my opinion, and something that Kosic never did for us. I mean, Kosic can run, he can score, yes, but Velasquez can do so much more, and it would be a real shame not to use him to the fullest, especially after spending 75 mil on him. So yeah, today we are gonna take on Bayern. And for that, we will actually be starting Luka because the Aztec is just coming back from injury. He is a little tired. Angura is injured, which means probably Roches will have to come. He is unregistered. So Belitzos will have to slot in on the bench. Other than that, maybe Kosic needs a rest. At the end of the day, I have to play him. Right, let's go. This is the first team squad that we're playing. Kosic needs tired, but Kosic is tired, but at the end of the day, he has to play at least 60 minutes or so. Let's try and see what we can do for this game. Zaire Emery. Oh my God. Model citizen, world class, and world class indeed. Now, I don't think his mentals and physicals are great. I was looking at his technicals and was like, meh, he looks okay, but then his mentals, his physicals are crazily good. Ibrahimovic is a starter for them? Yeah, I don't know how to gauge that. Now, this is gonna sound mental, but I think we have a stronger squad than theirs. Now, I have focused a lot on the attacking phase. For the next season, I want to focus a little bit more on the defensive sides. Granted, we have the Aztec. Luka Cooper scores! Let's go! Let's concentrate on the game. I will talk afterwards a little bit more about my plans for next season in regards to squad building. Luca with a very good pass towards Cooper, and Cooper with a crazy ass finish. That's what Cooper does. That's what Luca does. That's what they all do. Now let's go for the win. Nwosu, I had him in one of my Toronto saves. In my Toronto save. There's only one that I've done. And I sold him for money after 2 years. Found a better one. Barboza now. Towards Delatre. Delatre to Gary. Gary to Frank. Gary on the left hand side. He passes it to Luca on the left hand side. What can he do? Provide the cross. And Kosic almost scores from a header. But then again, headers are never Kosic's thing. Cooper now on the right hand side to Stewart. Stewart's Frank. Kosic! What a pass and the goal. Oh my god. What a goal by Kosic. We're demolishing Bayern at the moment. Holy cow. Very good pass by Stewart towards Frank, and I don't know the first time finished by Kostic, the pass by Frank, everything worked sensationally. Frank really played a crazy ass pass there. 9 shots on target, nine shots towards the goal. Bayern only two, and 3 shots on target. That 33%. We could have done a little better, but then again, we are 2-0 up against Bayern Munich. We can still do better. I trust you to do much better than this, if it's feasible even. Now, I will probably have to sub Kosic at some point because he is a little tired. But I guess we'll have to see, right? Vanner with the cross. What can Vanner do? Nothing. Maloney, edge of the box, misses it. Perfect. Lovely. That's what I love to see. They've started piling up the pressure a little bit. I don't like that one little bit. They're really attacking this game. This has second half. They are looking to turn things around and building from the back. Can we get the ball back? Oh, Velasquez is gonna get sent off. Why would he do that? I would have to sacrifice Frank. And yeah, that's the problem. Whom do I bring? Because Kosic is tired. I have to bring on. I think I bring on Morales, and Malin will be the striker to bring on, or Hanko. See, that's the thing. Hanko is stronger, but Malin is faster. Actually, let's try and bring on Hanko as a striker and Malin on the right hand side. Maybe I'm making a mistake, maybe not. Who knows? Let's see what we can do. I think we can hold on for the win. Let's hold on for the win. They've only got one shot on target. I mean, come on. McKellar, they're building from the back again. Is Mohamed Oral the new Özil? Not Özil, the other one, Emre Can. Vanner on the right hand side for them. McKellar, edge of the box. Zayn Emery, he misses the shot, and Ibrahimovic misses the follow up as well. Thank the Lord. We have a throw in on the left hand side. Gary. Gary with the ball, back to the Latre. Hanko now. Hanko to Luca. What can Luca do? they're putting a lot of pressure on my players. Luca now, very good poor pass towards Cooper, but Stewart retains possession. Now Delattre, Cooper in the box and almost scores an amazing goal. We still retain possession and nothing comes of it. Cooper is really playing his socks off today. Now, let's make some subs. Stewart is a little bit tired. Let's bring on Brush. Gary is tired and he's not really playing that well. Let's bring on Morales. And I think I can bring on Puentes as well, who started the season very well, mind you. He started the season very well. I really like what I've seen from Puentes thus far. Though, when you have Delattre, you cannot not play the young Belgian. Henko gets the ball back for us. Stroke of genius playing him. Mela now in the box. He's through. He should score and he misses a sitter. How did he miss that? That was that was that was Henko's chance at an assist. He even got the ball for us. He played very well, mind you. I I have to praise him, I think. Rob Cooper was sensational. He's one of a kind player. I have to renew his contract sooner rather than later. I liked how Henko played, by the way. He didn't do much, but he almost created another goal for us until Malin decided that no, I'm not gonna score that gaffer. I'm not into scoring goals. I'm into missing those. Velasquez has been banned. Let's fine him and don't appeal. I mean, I've seen the sending off. It was justified. Now about squad building, I focused a lot on the midfield and attacking phases throughout the years. I never really focused that much. Dartford attendance. Where did we play? Where did we play this game? At Wembley. Well, they're giving us Wembley for these European games because our stadium is pretty poor and it's not ready yet. But then again, where I was going with everything was that I will be potentially looking into changing the goalkeeper and one of the center backs for the next season because Barbosa is good, but he hasn't improved that much. United away from home is gonna be a hell of a game. So with that in mind, I am really hoping Gary's training very well. Holy cow, I love him. With that in mind, I'm actually hoping for just strengthening the defense a little bit. Maybe find a replacement for Stewart as well. That's something that I'm toying around with. Because Stewart is good, don't get me wrong. He's not great. And Sembrush is some years away from becoming first team quality, first team material. So I think it makes just enough sense to have, I don't know, a new signing there. Someone that can shine in that position. The Aztec is still a little bit tired. Luca can start it. Cooper is tired. We can start Puentes and Delattre. Delattre can play that box to box fairly well, I think. Defensively, he's not great, but he's not poor either. His strength is not there yet. His aggression, no. But I just need him running up and down the pitch. Kostic still needs a rest, but I need a win, so my needs supersede yours, Kostic. I'm sorry for that. Am I a bad coach? Probably, but I'm a fair coach. I want everybody to work just as hard as each other. I want hardworking players, not slackers. Arr, yeah, we're taking on United, and I think we should be looking to win the game. And I think I have to remove the pass into space. Luckily, Pierre was so before signing Velasquez, I entertained the thought of signing Pierre. He was available for 73 mil. He looked okay, but to me, Velasquez feels, I know, much more because as an inside forward, I have Kosic. So Pierre doesn't look like much, if I'm to be honest. He's also injury prone. I fear he has struggled with injuries quite a fair bit throughout the years. And again, he doesn't look that great. He has good work rate, good acceleration, yes, but that's about it. The Latre with a tackle. Now we can build from the back, and we cannot. I mean, at least the Latre cleared that ball, right? Stewart, very good interception, and Tejera back to Bazunu. Barbosa now with the ball. Barbosa to Tejera. Tejera short to the Latre, who loses the ball to Pierre. I should have signed him. They try a very long shot. Was it Pedri who tried that? I just love Pedri in real life as well. He's one of the best football players I've ever seen in last years. 32 years old and his physicals are dropping a lot. Gary with a free kick. Kostic doesn't get to it. Castle Noble can take the ball forward, and he passes it to Mukoko. It's off, ref. He offside. Mukoko scores. Why was he so free? Wasn't it off? He wasn't off, right? How did this happen? He was in his own half. They hit us on the counter. We have to do something in this game. Barbosa, my man, that's not how you defend. Coco is just so fast. He's not fast. Then what happened? Velasquez with a free kick. He can take a mean free kick. Come on, Velasquez, impress. No, he missed it. Stewart is very tired. I think he's injured as well. Velasquez has 17 free kicks. No, 13 free kicks. I think there was another transfer target with 17 free kicks that I've decided against. Now, Luca Puentes passes the ball to no one because that's what Puentes does. Castle Noble in the box. Mukoko scores another. We are fucked. What do I do now? I've no idea what to do. Castle Noble is killing us on the pitch today. I think he was off. Castle Noble was off. He wasn't on side. Come on, ref! He's a very good player. The referee is killing us today. I mean, yeah, the Mukoko goal was legit. Like, very legit. But Castle Noble was just off. Sam Brush, you have to play the game. Come on, Brush. Impress me. Stewart with the ball. Frank Puentes passes it to Velasquez, who loses the ball, but he was offside. Oh, now you can blow for an offside. But when it's for them, no, there's no offside rule for them, right? Fucking stupid ref. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. We're sinking without trace. We're just not turning up. I don't know what is going on. We've not created anything possession-wise. We have been poor. Maybe I have to sub Gary off. He has played very poorly. And out of all the players, I think only Kosic and Velasquez have the quality to create something. Gary gets the ball back. Puentes now brings the ball forward. Luca. Gary loses the ball, but Luca can provide a good cross. He doesn't. Velasquez gets the ball and scores. Let's go, Velasquez. That's what I'm saying about Velasquez. He's a menace. He's Velasquez the menace. Very good cross by Luca. Very good tackle by Velasquez. And what a finish from the guy. Now, Gary has been poor in this game. Gary has been poor. Keeping that in mind, I think I want to try Malin. He isn't as fast as Gary, but he's better at with the ball at his feet. He's smarter. He has the physicals to really do something for the game, I think. Diomande really didn't help their case with that goal conceded. Can we get the ball back? Mainu, edge of the box. I feel like Bazunu should have caught that. He didn't though. Durlatre has been poor. And he's tired, but I think I have to play him. Let's bring on Cooper. And let's bring on the Aztec. He's a little tired, but and injured. But at the end of the day, even injured, I think he can provide something for us. Now Kostic with the ball. Velasquez, tries his luck but fails the shot. He should have scored that. I mean, it was a first time shot. At least he could have hold on to it. We're not doing anything for the game. And I feel like the time is ticking away. Cooper in the box. Velasquez to Cooper. Out wide. Cuts inside. Frank, edge of the box, hits the cross. Oh, the Aztec. Frank, Brush, Mr. Brush loses the ball and it's a pen! It's a pen, ref! Let's go! It's a pen! Brush fouled in the box. Let's go! After hitting the crosswork. Come on, Velasquez. Score that, Velasquez. Velasquez scores! Let's go! It's 2-2. We fought from 2-0 behind. Let's go! This is what I'm talking about. This is life. This is beauty. I knew I played Sam Brush. Oh my god. Sam Brush is crazily good for us. And he's improving a lot. One of the final 5 minutes of the game. One of the final chances. Kostic gets the ball back. Brush to Velasquez, who loses the ball in a dangerous position. Brush is just off position and Mukoko scores. Who deflected the pass? Who deflected the pass, you stupid idiot? Was it Tehera? Please don't let it be Tehera. It was Tehera. Fucking Christ, Bazuno, you're killing me. Well, this is it, folks. We lost 3-2. It wasn't even closely fought. Mukoko just destroyed us. I feel like without the three huge chances by Mukoko, they didn't create much. We should have won the game. We should have at least drew. We don't. Oh, fucking Christ. We didn't turn up for the game. It was pretty obvious. At least we retained the first spot in the league. Granted, Arsenal and Chelsea can overtake us fairly easily with a win. But I think this is it for today. Thank you for joining, and we'll see each other probably somewhere in January. I don't know where yet. Probably PSG and Milan to finish off the group stage campaign. I think that would make much sense. So for the next game, we will be playing PSG and Milan in January. Thank you all for joining, and see you in a fair bit. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. See you.